YouTube? It's your boy Smee45. We are back with a new series that we are starting on here. We're going to do a rebuild from the regular roster that is going on in 2020 with the Washington football team. This is what we got going on. That's how we're going to start it. We're going to get into it with that. This is going to be our starting offense here. Right now, our left tackle is hurt. So this is going to be the first. This is how we're going to start it off for the season. Offense. There's our defense. How we're starting. Going to start defense like this. Gonna be rough. I mean, hopefully we can build Cam up back there, but we got some good things going on here on defense. So we have a different kicker because our other kicker kept missing stuff. So I had to move on. Practice squad looks like 2 people got taken, so we got to find 2 more guys there. But we'll figure that out there. Then we're gonna get into our first game. So our first game is coming up now. We're gonna play the Eagles, and let's see how the squad does. We're gonna start Allen. Allen had the better preseason. We didn't want to put the preseason into the series. So coming into this right here, we're gonna have this is week 1 right here. See what we can pull off here. We are running an all Madden sim. Sim is the way we're playing it. So I'm on next gen. With next gen, your overalls matter. Their attributes matter. So it's different.
If his game plan goes into effect early, we're gonna see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers.
So we got to try to figure it out. Like I said, as of right now, Allen is the starter. Our guy Alex Smith had a really bad preseason. I don't know, like if that's because of the game or what, but that's what happened. It was really bad. I threw a lot of picks with him. Like I said, I'm not used to playing with like guys with the low overalls. I'm used to playing Mutt with the 94 overall quarterback, so it's kind of hard for me. Throws I think I should be making, I'm not able to make. So we're gonna push. We're trying to build this thing. I've played franchise a little bit. A couple guys that I found on the team that are actually built pretty good. I'm back foot. There we go. They're gonna get the juke.
They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge.
We don't have the best offensive line. Like my starting left tackle is hurt, but we got another guy. He's young. We're going to try to work with why he's out. And I just threw my first pick. That's the only thing that's rough, man. It's rough with these guys that are young. They're young and they're not, their overalls are pretty low, so it's rough.
His first year as a rookie, he started all 16 games. The next 2 years beset by injuries, but last year started all 16 in the regular season again and was very productive. His first 4,000-yard campaign throwing the ball, 27 touchdowns and only
there we go.
The injuries got him again in the wild card game, but when he's on the field, his team is dangerous.
Call it a gain of
So we started Curls over Aki, even though Aki he has the speed, but I've played enough franchise. Apke doesn't really develop well, and Cam seemed to do really good on like last gen, like on PS4.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz out to his bottled up fumble.
Hey,
And as Washington
that's a chase. That's a chase.
defense, they were swarming that
Chase
time.
Young with the hit, fumble.
Knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find
All right,
downfield.
just like we started over, first drive again.
Sometimes you forget
Get moving.
one thing, take care of the football.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Charles, we get a look at the draft class here for this team. What do you think?
Well, I think for the most part, I do like what they did because to me, they got some solid players in the early rounds. And then if I'm correct in my evaluation, they got some great value in the later rounds as well.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. From the gun, Allen.
Oh my God, bro! Just give me that little, give me that little second.
Able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
Good coverage.
36 yards.
Jimmy Moreland on the tackle. Let's go.
The Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Ooh, I missed him.
Short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense.
Oh no.
Team because now your defense has
Reuben Foster, the starting middle linebacker, goes down.
After that last play. Let's hope he's okay. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. On 1st down, Wentz.
Whoa. Come on, the ball was out of bounds. They're gonna call pass. Really? Pass interference? The ball was already out of bounds.
Before the ball arrived, penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block if you're an offensive lineman. Nice.
And we lose Reuben Foster in the first game.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Reuben Foster's out.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
That's the end of the first quarter. 0-0. I'll take it.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Throwing now is Wentz. Forced out to his left.
There you go.
This one is down he goes.
Cam coming in.
Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Now Wentz on third down. Rolling to his left. And the pressure gets to him again. Kevin Pierre-Louis. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth
Let's
down.
go, boys.
Back there, I thought you did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. And this one is right down Broadway. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. These kickers now, it's like
3-0.
Kicks like that.
Plenty of time, boys. Plenty of time.
Expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their
Nice
history,
return.
and find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll run on first down. It's Gibson, and he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 7 yards.
We got to get him going.
It'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get
Go.
the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Allen now on first down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18.
We play this. We're playing straight up. There's no meta or nothing like that. We're coming out straight up, playing straight football.
One guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
7 yards there and a first down. Here's Allen. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Able to fight through one tackle. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
Basics. He's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes down,
There you go. Split on the tackle. Let's get it, boy.
Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically it's that outside player.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz on the move to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. From the gun on third down, Wentz. He can run for it, and he will. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5"
All right, so what we're gonna do is put him on lock.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy.
Whoa! Chase with another one.
He already had the one fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Chase caused the fumble again.
I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. And right with it here over the middle. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
All right, we got a little bit of a drive here. See, we can put something together, baby. Come on.
50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
I wish Terry could get open. He's not getting open for me.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Oh, me.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
He's going to take off with it. He's got the first down and more inside the 40 and all the way down to the 33-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense.
All right, we're done.
As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first
no more.
play.
No more running for him.
Wentz now on first down. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Wentz will try again on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're
motherfucker.
The 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The kick by Elliott is good. And they're able to double.
At least we didn't give up a touchdown. That's a plus, right?
So a capper there to a pretty good first
Playing
half.
good defense. I just got to get the offense rocking.
On the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And he returns this to the 22. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
Oh, he had a
That's the problem.
the touchdown.
There's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right
Left
at the
shot.
20.
Oh no, that's the Rough Riders
Lots more
roll.
to come here in this opening weekend of the Return to Football 2020. Coming up later tonight, it's the national debut of SoFi Stadium in Southern California. The Cowboys and the Rams doing battle there. And then 2 more to finish off the week on Monday Night Football. The Steelers and Giants from MetLife Stadium and the Titans and Broncos from Mile High. Ryan Kerrigan in on the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Oh,
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
damn it.
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Starting to hate that
I think
reach.
that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 16, 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the second.
And his first carry, he loses the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up, and he returns it here.
Cam with the blast.
All I know, partner, is that with every play call that came
Look
in,
at it. Boom.
a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control. And yet they find a way to cough it up.
And the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson, and tackled down after a gain of 3, leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, it's Gibson. He'll have a first down past the 40.
Let's
And he is
go.
down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 37-yard line. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse.
Going on,
I
enforcer.
hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? And he was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
On 1st down, Gibson, and he'll be taken down at the 34. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Open man here, Sims complete. 7 yards there and a first
Right,
down.
right. 100%, bro.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
think they're
Brandon
killing him.
Graham able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Operating from the gun, Allen. Catch is made, it's Harmon. And down inside the 15,
Oh.
shy of the 10.
Way to go, boy. Way to get it started now. I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. This will be caught at about the 5. And
Holding.
he's able to get this down
Holding.
to the 5-yard line before he's out of
It's always
bounds.
holding or something, bro. Come on.
Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making
It's
sure.
tough, man. That is tough.
On 2nd down, here's Allen.
Oh my God. Why can't I? Like, this dude is eating me alive.
What will be the final play of quarter number 3? Back now at FedEx Field. Washington on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Oh, what a play. What a catch. Terry McLaurin. What a grab.
7 yards. And now Washington.
Look at this grab. Oh, he hit him off the tackle. What a grab.
Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7.
Big play, Terry. Scary Terry.
11 plays all told. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown.
Right? Never expect anything less from Terry. Wow.
Gives it away, and off it goes.
I've been having a rough game with Allen. Like, Allen had the best preseason so far. We're doing like a series on YouTube,
See James, he will not return
and we're doing a franchise rebuild. And this is week 1 right here.
to give us another look, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their
And like,
defense just surrendered.
what's his name? Allen had the best preseason out of all 3 quarterbacks,
Chance to regain the lead.
and then he came in and doo-dooed it.
Now left side on the swing pass. I call it no gain there on the first down play. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he finds his tight end.
Oh, I hit him hard too. Oh.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Throwing on first is Wentz. Deep ball for Goodwin.
Let's go, Kendall Fuller.
Now it's intercepted.
Let's go.
Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Defensively to get a piece of
Big
it.
play,
He's gonna put it into
Kendall.
the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson.
Holding.
Flags coming
Ugh.
as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
That's tough. That's tough.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They're going to run this with a tight end. good productive run.
Shoot, that was 8 yards at the tight end. What do you mean?
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 12 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, Cam's good, bro. I like Cam a lot. He actually just caused a fumble a minute ago.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Eluding the pressure.
Why would he stop running? Like, why does he stop running right there? Like, that's dumb.
And now it's third down.
They certainly did a nice job
Wide open, bro. Come on.
the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Got an open man. It's Harmon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got an open man.
Tried to drop.
Gibson. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37.
They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either
Go, baby. Yo, of course, appreciate that, bro.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Not gonna lie, I'm a little scared to throw.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Oh, that Gibson?
And able to break
Get it, boy!
but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Get in there, Gibson. Let's go!
Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson
With his first career touchdown in his first career game.
And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And we see James, he will not return it. And
That's a big play, man. That's huge.
So now Wentz and the Eagles down 14-6, just under 2 minutes to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Working from the gun, Wentz. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Why's that?
Four receivers to
That
keep
sucks.
tabs on here. Three of them to the right side.
How long
on
is it
second
suspended for?
and 5.
Ooh.
Back to throw. Wentz. Catch made by Fulgham. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point.
Baby him Monroe.
And I think you understand the type
A
of
sack.
game this offensive
That's a
line
huge
is
sack,
on.
too.
It is
That's
long for
huge.
them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up.
That's a
whole
big
lot of
play,
space.
man.
The speed and quickness that defensive line is eating them alive.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get
There we
it
go,
down to
boys. Good
37.
defense.
Well short of the first. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. Wentz going to go on fourth down. He's going
Oh, that's a touchdown.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin.
All right, gotta play ball, boys.
And the Eagles move back within a couple of the lead.
I tell you, when Carson Wentz can really step into one and get that 6'5" frame behind it, he can really launch it.
Steps away. And this
Good
one
stop.
incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Woo, boys. Giving you a good one here for the first week.
Tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Oh, it looked like the Eagles.
Oh, they got it.
Yes, Philadelphia football. A field goal will do it for them. They got the onside kick that they needed here. We'll see if they can do the rest.
Some teams are just not comfortable waiting to see what happens. Some teams like to force the action. That's exactly what we saw with this onside kick.
They throw right away. That's complete out on the right side. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now Wentz signaling frantically. Let's get to the line. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. He'll look to throw. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Left side here to Sanders. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Back to throw. Out to his left. He'll try and run it. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a third one winner. And this one is right through.
What a game.
Celebration time on that sideline as they have
What a game.
in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
Some third is bitch.
Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't.
I got it off.
Because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the
His
field,
arm
find
just
out what the
sucks,
game
bro.
was
I hate it.
lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So fly Eagles fly.
What a
It's
game.
victory for Philadelphia.
All right.
Partner, I must
So
say,
we will
good
be
to see
back
you
when
again.
we
Been too long.
decide to
It's good
rock
football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me
Uh,
in preseason? Weren't we together
week 2.
in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason.
Make sure you guys stopping in. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Also, you can watch these live on Twitch at twitch.tv/me45. Stop by and check them out. To the next video. Peace.